Let's see what a native lens does to our autofocus. Oh, this worked better. So today, right now backlit, but we will change the scene. I will check out if the autofocus of a native lens, in this case the Nikon 40mm f2, works better than the Zeiss 55 adapted to the Ajax adapter. If, and chances are it will happen, then it might be the adapter because it's not the lens. The 55 has a good autofocus, at least on the Sony system. So let's check out some scenes today to see if the autofocus of the Nikon ZF with a native lens is actually good and reliable. I think it is, at least more than with the adapter. This lens renders a fantastic image in my opinion. So what if I step into the frame because I just want to start the video at this position? Instantly, I believe. I can go here, too much sun. Instantly. Let's try it again. Instantly, I believe. So far, this works way better than with an adapted lens with the Zeiss 55. So let's try out another scene. Let's enjoy the nice view for a short, and then I will step into the frame in the middle. This worked pretty good. Let's try a little bit closer. See that? It doesn't. Now. Okay, so it's a bit faster than with the adapted Zeiss. Sometimes it didn't do anything with the adapted Zeiss, so it's a bit faster, a bit. Let's try again. Yeah. Oh, I expected that. I expected it. Oh, I expected that. It is when the lens is focused to infinity, then it has problems. But if it's not initially focused into the distance, then it works. So let's try again. Now it's focused to the background, and now I step into the frame in the middle. It realizes I'm there instantly. So it's not that the camera does not realize that I'm there. The camera realizes, and it's not the camera's fault. Right now, I can move wherever I want to. It will get you. If it gets you, it gets you. But the camera is not the problem here. You see, it is not the problem. I do not believe it is the problem. It realizes that you're there. It detects your face and your eye, even with sunglasses. But if the lens is focused like that, now we try my hand, right? So it doesn't do anything. You see? Doesn't do anything. Even closer. The contrast. No. Here? No. Oh boy. Huh. It's more easy with the face. Let's try out another scene. All right. I will now crawl out of the bushes. Ooh. Will it get me? Okay, once more. About a meter away. All right. So it will get you when you're a meter away. But the closer you are, there it struggles, you see. You see that. So, like here, this is about 1.20 meters to the camera. When I step in to the frame at this distance initially, this is S1 level. What the hell? Okay. So it has to do with. I will go about 2 meters away now. And I will crawl into the frame. This will make it more easy for the camera, I think. Yes, of course, because if it's focused into infinity, yes, of course. If it is focused into infinity and there's just a small amount of twist that the autofocus motors have to do to get a focus of, let's say, 4 meters. 4 meters to infinity is not that far regarding the lens. So I think this is a problem, because now it has to turn quite a bit. That was all right, a little bit closer even. All right, let's see another scene, shall we? If you want to shoot a video like that, it should be kind of reliable, yes? And we all hope that it is. Right. It gets me here. So, the autofocus is of course not bad. The autofocus so far worked flawless. But everything, well, shows its flaws if it is tested. So, and a close one. There it is. What confuses me is that it instantly realizes that you are in the shot, that you are in the frame. It gets your eye. I see constant dancing squares around my face. So it tries its best, and it knows. You can try it without sunglasses, but this will not make any difference. See? That's not the point. So it has something to do with the infinity focus of these lenses, I believe, or of lenses in general. This could be the case, because with more distance, it will be more easy. Let's see. Will it get me instantaneously? I cannot see, because the monitor is so small. But chances are it did. And once again, closer. Now about a meter. See? That's the problem. And this is a native lens. It's the... Come on now. Come on. There. Well, let's try one last scene. It renders a beautiful look, as always, but what happens if I step out of the frame here and get back into it? A little bit faster, once again. A little bit from the other side. Ah, okay. A little bit faster, because I believe that when I step out of the frame, the camera is focused to about... That's not infinity. Let me check. No, it is about there, on these bushes, right? So it is just about 4 meters away. When I step into the frame, then it is more easy for the lens to focus back to about 1 meter now, or 80 centimeters, right? But if I focus on my garage and step in the frame, then it takes longer at least. So once again, see that? I think this is the problem. It is now focused, let me check, yes. It's focused on my about 14 meters. Yeah, it's focused to 14 meters. And if you then step into the frame, it takes its time. This was about 50 centimeters, or even closer. See that? That's the point. So, if you are outside shooting like this, then it should have some problems catching on to you, right? So it is about the focus the lens is in before you step into the frame and before it has to work, before it has to get you into focus. All right, so in conclusion, I do not suspect the adapter to be the reason for the slow autofocus of the adapted lenses like the Zf 55, and I of course do not expect the lenses to be the cause of it. So I think it will be almost the same with every lens that you mount on every system, maybe. Yes. So out of the frame just here, now it's on my rose bushes. When I step into the frame now, it works all right, right? There you have it. It's about 3 meters. Yes, it works all right. But if it is focused to infinity, it has its troubles to get back to a focus of 40, 50 centimeters or a meter even. It takes more time, or sometimes will do not even try, right? And this will be the same with every lens, I think. I will test it out with other lenses, of course, and I will adapt the Batis to the Nikon Zf to see if it's the case there too, because it's even more wide angle than this one. So it should be even more problematic. And maybe it has a longer focus thread. We will see. I think it depends on that. But other than that, so I think the autofocus capabilities of the adapter are all right. Regarding this is a native lens without an adapter and still working kinda the same, but kinda as fast. So nonetheless, thanks for watching. One love. And we will see what the autofocus will give us with some other lenses in the future. Thanks for watching.